What's going on, everybody? Top 10 Pokemon back. And I had to get pumped up for today's video because we will be reviewing the top 10 most expensive graded cards from the newest English TCG Scarlet and Violet base set. Scarlet and Violet has introduced us to a bunch of brand new Pokemon. We're going to see a lot of those on our list, as well as a couple of OGs. So we're going to take a look at the most expensive graded cards for these particular Pokemon are. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Now, what's interesting is I had to really wait quite a while to assemble a top 10 graded cards from Scarlet and Violet video because not a lot of people are sending these cards in to be graded. There are very few of these cards from this particular set that are like grade worthy, and a lot of them really aren't selling for a whole lot. So I think it has to do with the new Pokemon. People are maybe speculating they won't be worth as much. I don't know. But I really had to dig quite a bit to find a lot of these sale prices. So just putting it out there. Please give the video a like. Please be a subscriber. Let's get into this. Starting off with the number 10 most expensive graded card from Scarlet and Violet. It is this brand new Pokemon, Great Tusk EX. This card has sold as a PSA 10 for a grand total of about $79. Now, this is actually one of my favorite new Pokemon in this set, in this new generation, this Great Tusk. Something about it. I love this design. I love the Pokemon concept. I love the name, Great Tusk. I don't know. I think this is one of my favorites from the new generation. Let me know what you think about it. This is the number 10 most expensive sale that I could find. Coming in at number 9 is one of two of the gold secret rare Pokemon. Here's a Miraidon EX that was listed as a PSA 10 for $125, but ended up having a best offer accepted price of $100. These gold secret rare cards are never usually in the top 3 or even top 5 most expensive in a set. I think they're like maybe a step up from the rainbow rare cards in terms of popularity, but yeah, still $100 isn't too bad. This is the number 9 on our list. And coming in number 8 is the other gold secret rare Pokemon in Miraidon EX that sold as a PSA 10 for about $106 US. So not much else to say. According to the title, this was the first PSA 10 to be graded. I don't know if that's true or not, but if it was, it sold for about $106 and puts it at the number 8 most expensive. Coming in number 7 is an older Pokemon. We like to see older Pokemon. It is a Gardevoir EX that has sold as a PSA 10 in auction most recently for $107.50. It's always funny to note when people put low pop in the description of these cards that just came out. Well, it's like, yeah, it should be low pop. This set just came out. But yeah, we love seeing Gardevoir. This one right here, the number 7 most expensive. The number 6 most expensive is another Miraidon EX. This one here is the like alternate art one. I'm not exactly sure what the term is for it, but it sold as a PSA 10 about a week ago for $172.50, but most recently, as of the filming of this video today, it sold for $122.50. So about a $50 loss within a week, but still, it's an amazing illustration. 122 bucks, not too shabby, right? The number 5 most expensive card from Scarlet and Violet is an OG Pokemon. This is the Arcanine EX Full Art card that in PSA 10 has sold for about $150. At the time of the sale, it was a Population 2 card. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of this little design right here with the white background with the gem looking stuff. I'm not sure. Which brings me to the number 4 most expensive card, and that is the Gyarados EX, which shares a very similar design as the Arcanine. This card sold in auction as the PSA 10 for $160.50. And these are the only 2 Pokemon in this set that have these white background designs like this. I'm not sure if it's like a tribute to the Gen 1 Pokemon or what the deal is, but this Gyarados is the number 4 most expensive overall. Getting down to the final 3, we are seeing our first Miriam Full Art Trainer card that has most recently sold in auction for about $167.50 with shipping. Miriam is by far the most popular trainer so far in the Scarlet and Violet TCG, which leads me to the number 2 most expensive sale, which is the full art Miriam trainer card. This is probably the most popular card in this set, as a PSA 10 has sold most recently for $305. Now, I'm not sure what it is about this card. Maybe it's because it's so colorful. Maybe it's because it's got like a little Pikachu portrait in the background. Maybe it's really hard to pull. I'm not sure. But this card landed in the number 2 spot on our list. You were probably thinking that Miriam was going to be the number 1 most expensive graded card. Well, it was not. Before we get to that number 1, let's go over just a couple of honorable mentions. Here we have a full art Penny trainer card that was listed as a PSA 10 for $125, but had a best offer accepted price of $75. Up next, we have an Iron Treads EX that sold as a Gem Mint 10 for about $69. Here we have a Jacques full art trainer card. I'm not sure if it's Jack or Jacques, but this one sold as a PSA 10 for about $50. Here we have a promo card that you get from the Elite Trainer box of a Miraidon that sold as a PSA 10 for about $57, which leads me to the number 1 most expensive graded card sale in terms of the English TCG. It is a Miraidon EX Full Art Ultra Rare card that in PSA 10 had sold this week for $222.50, but you get a CGC 10, perfect example of this card. It's selling for more like $580, making this card the most expensive graded card thus far in Scarlet and Violet. Thank you so much for watching, folks. What do you think of Scarlet and Violet? It seems to be a little bit lackluster in popularity within the community. That's what I've been gathering. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Thank you so much for tuning in, folks. I really appreciate it. I'll catch you all in my next one.